Motivation is bullshit. Okay. Motivation, inspiration, these things are fleeting and they're great to have when they're around, but you can't count on them. They're completely unreliable. Okay. If we want to have a fulfilling life, we fulfill our purpose, we feel successful, we need to have something that's going to be stable, consistent, and reliable. Okay. Yeah, I'll take me a little of that motivation, a little of that inspiration. It's nice to have when it comes around, but it's like that unreliable, fun party guy or that hot ex-girlfriend with the crazy, fun nights. But when you actually need her or depend on her for something, she's gone. Okay. So let's not count on that. Let's cultivate habits and routines, schedules, consistency, discipline, okay, confidence, develop those. And the main thing is provide as many opportunities as possible to allow motivation and inspiration to occur, but not depend on it. Okay. So if you want inspiration, if you want motivation to help you get those kind of peaks and those spikes in your performance, which is great when it happens, you got to put yourself in opportunities that provide that to happen. Okay. You can't just sit around your ass just waiting for inspiration or motivation to hit you. Okay. If you're looking for inspiration and you're a writer, okay, and you're sitting there and you have writer's block, you don't just keep sitting there and staring at the screen. Maybe go read some other stories or books or nonfiction or whatever it is in your writing, and you'll get inspired by reading other people's works. Or if you're a painter, go look at other people's paintings or other works. It's going to help inspire you to start your painting. Okay. And everyone's got different tricks of ways to help motivating themselves, but um, I don't want to think of it as a trick. Think about it as you're always constantly digesting, learning, growing, trying to become better. In the process of trying to learn and become better and hone your craft and becoming a more effective individual at your work, in that process, you're going to find opportunities of motivation, inspiration. And you know what I want you to do when you're doing that? Go ahead and stop whatever it was you're doing and go utilize that motivation, inspiration to create something. Okay. Uh, I woke up at 4 a.m. this morning. Okay. And yeah, I tried to maybe lay in bed, but for 5 minutes, and I was like, maybe I should get some more sleep. And I went, you know what? I'm awake. So I'm not going to keep laying here. I'm going to get up. I got up, got my coffee, finished a book from front to end within an hour. I was extremely inspired and motivated by that book. Okay. So then by 5 a.m., I did some journaling, wrote down some ideas and thoughts that were going through my head. The gears were spinning. And then fast forward 20 minutes later, 5:20 a.m., I'm here recording this video to you right now. Okay. Okay. And a lot of this self-help shit, I love reading it. I eat it up. It's all bullshit. Okay. Self-help is bullshit. But there are some gems and there are some tools and there are some mindsets that we can have that can help us move forward in our life to feel fulfilled. Okay. But let's start small here. I just want to mainly focus on motivation, how we can get rid of that, and how we can establish consistency. And let's take an example here, like working out. Okay. I have some friends that, they fall off the wagon. They were working out, they were losing weight, they were getting stronger, they're getting leaner, more muscle, right? And then something happens and life gets in their way and they stop working out and they start eating shitty again and they're gaining the weight and they're starting to hate themselves and hate their body. And then they tell me like, oh, I got to go punish myself and go run 12 miles tonight. Okay. That is not the right approach because they've broken from consistency. They now are having a failure mindset that, okay, they suck and they messed up and now they have to punish themselves. Well, this is not going to make them love themselves very much. And, maybe if they do that 12-mile run, they'll feel good in that moment from summoning some force of will inside to have that achievement. But you better believe they're not going to run the next day. And they're probably not going to do a run for that whole next week until they feel so guilty again that of their own failures that they then decide to punish themselves again. And this cycle just repeats. That's not good. You want to feel good every day. You want to feel proud of yourself every day. So what do? You set small goals, people, not these great big lofty dreams where you're bound to get shattered and feel hopeless and depressed at your inadequacy and failure as a person. Okay, no, you set a small goal and you say, hey, I got 20 minutes in this day. I got 15 minutes this day. I'm going to just go out for a 15-minute walk. And you start doing that every day. Okay, that habit, that daily habit, you're a creature of habit. We're all creatures. Okay, you do that every day. You feel better every day. And then guess what? You don't stay there. Okay, you don't just go, that's all I do and that's enough. Okay, that's stagnation. Okay, you have to have progressive overload. You have to be constantly challenging yourself to get better. You don't become a master at something just by you don't become a master of walking just by doing 10,000 hours of walking. Okay, you don't become a master at welding by just welding the same thing on an assembly line for 10,000 hours. Okay, he doesn't become a master welder. He just is really good at welding that one part for that one car engine. Okay, but he's not a master welder. Okay, it's 10,000 hours of focused practice where each time you're challenging yourself to learn something new, to push it to the next level. Okay, and so that's where you start with a small goal, you achieve the small goal. Now you got to set another small goal and then another small goal. And you progressively do that over time, progressively overload. That's how they call it in fitness and muscle building, right? You progressively overload the muscles as you pump up your body. Okay. And that's great. That's what you got to do. So moving forward, don't seek motivation and then go on these 12-mile runs and then do nothing, right? Or on these 8 hours, stay up all night writing your essay or your book or whatever it is you're trying to achieve in life. Okay, set daily habits. Make a calendar if that helps you. Set alarms. Okay, but it's got to be a daily practice. Okay, or a weekly practice, right? But just set the goal and let it be small, something that you can achieve. Once you set that and get that, and it's easy, you don't have to think about it, it just becomes part of your lifestyle. Then you do the next one and the next one. This can be applied to finances, to your goals and how you want to achieve financial success and be able to retire and enjoy quality time with your family. This can be applied to your relationships and how you want to improve your relationship with your wife or with your partner or your husband or your relationship with your kids, right? You take it one small step at a time. Okay, so with that said, fuck motivation. It's bullshit. Okay, you want to cultivate discipline, habit, consistency, routines, schedule, and put yourself in opportunities to be inspired and get motivated. I hope you enjoyed this little video, and see you on the flip side. Bye.